Hey everyone, so in this video I want to show you how I guarantee between 10 to 50k plus per month to my clients using AI. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Carlo and I've scaled over 35 agency owners and B2B companies in the past year, and I've been able to generate close to $300,000 in client revenue. And in here, you can check out some of the best results that we've generated so far. Now, our client Jiten added 10k a month to his agency offer in just 15 days. Derek scaled past 10k a month with his appointment setting agency in just 30 days. And then Nishkarsh scaled from $0 per month to signing a 15k plus deal split client, a 5k deal, and a 3k client. And guys, if you want to check out more of these results, and there is a link that you can click down below this video. Now, without wasting any more time, let's dive right into it. So the first thing that we do is we analyze and refine the offer of our clients. Now, this is simply because yes, they could already have a pretty decent offer. They could already be booking some calls, closing some clients, but the better the offer is, the more calls and the more clients they can get. So the first thing that we do is we sort of craft a world-class offer, and the first thing that we want to focus on is optimizing their mechanisms so that they can have a 10 out of 10 delivery. Then we also optimize for the proposition and the meshing of their offer. Now, we do all of this because we want to acquire a high ticket status offer so that they can charge ideally between a minimum to 5 to 10k plus for their offer. Now, obviously, this is going to vary depending on niche to niche, client to client, business to business, and so on and so on. Now, by doing so, then they're going to have higher profit margins, and then also they'll be able to attract higher quality clients. Now, once the offer is fully dialed in, that we need to head over onto the actual acquisition infrastructure. And here is where AI actually comes into place. Now, the first thing that we implement is an AI infrastructure. Now, this thing is absolutely insane because it allows the client to send up to 1 to 3,000 meshes every single day. Plus, they can also target hyper specific and qualified leads, and then also automates the entire process from A to Z by implementing growth teams. So pretty much what this system does, it scrapes highly qualified and specific leads on complete autopilot. It sends the messages on complete autopilot as well. And then we're going to also implement an entire growth team based off VAs or setters that are pretty much going to handle all of the replies and conversations generated so that the client literally doesn't have to do anything. All they have to do is simply managing the VAs or the setters and making sure that the system is running properly. And because of this, we can easily guarantee between 3 to 5 calls every single day and 5 to 10 new clients every single month. Now, again, this is gonna vary based on niche to niche, market to market, client to client, and so on and so on. And also, last thing, the beauty about this infrastructure is that per each system inside of the infrastructure, these are going to cost less than $100 per month. So the ROI is just absolutely insane. Plus, again, it's going to be 100% fully automated. Then, once we have this into place, the second thing that we're going to implement is going to be a content infrastructure. Now, in here, we are going to create long form content and short form content to simply create a personal brand for the client so that we can position the actual client as an authority inside of the market. Then we can attract higher quality leads and then also nurture these leads and build more trust around the business. And overall, this is going to give much more efficiency to the entire funnel. And also, this infrastructure is going to be extremely useful because in here with the AI infrastructure, as you can see, we are reaching out to cold leads. So, for example, when we're having a conversation or a lead books in a call, then we send these cold leads onto the long form content mainly to warm up and educate these leads so that we can have pre-sold prospects out of the sales calls, and then closing these people is going to be much easier thanks to the actual content that we're creating inside of here. And lastly, once the client is making already between 5 to ideally at least 10K a month consistently for a minimum of 3 to 4 months, then we implement the paid infrastructure by our direct messenger ads and our indirect messenger ads to simply again scale their proven offer beyond 50 to even 100K per month plus. And because these are going to be paid ads, they're going to be also 100% fully automated. And with these systems, guys, we've now generated close to $300,000 in client revenue. Then once that's done, the last infrastructure that we're going to implement is all going to be based around nurturing and sales. So the first thing that we implement is a pre-call nurturing system so that the client can increase their shop rate, the closing rate, and then also educate and warm up these prospects before they hop into the sales call so that they can get pre-sold prospects, and then closing these pre-sold prospects is going to be 5, 10, 20 times easier because they are already warmed up and educated exactly about what their offer, their solution is going to look like. And we do this via a booking form, then onto a nurturing video, and then lastly, onto a 4 steps pre-call email sequence. Then once that's done, we implement the sales infrastructure. Now in here, we streamline and automate the entire A to Z process so that they can have ideally a minimum of a 30 to 50% plus closing rates, and then retain and maximize the client's lifetime value overall. Now, obviously, again, this is going to vary based to niche, market to market, client to client, and so on and so on. And by doing so, pretty much what we do is we 10x, if not even more, their sales by using a conversion script, a sales presentation, and then a conversion funnel. Then lastly, this is extremely important. One of the biggest cheat codes that we have in server delivery right now is a data tracking system. Now, within this system, what we do is we track literally every single piece of data that our clients have within their businesses so that we can always check what's working, double down on what is working, and generate even more results, and also fix what's not working so that we can improve the results as fast as possible. And paired with all of these systems that I just showed you now, we also have a one-on-one direct coaching to pretty much guarantee the success of our clients. Now, this is simply because all of the systems that you see in here, 90% of them have been sort of created by me. I run them every single day. So if the client has any issue, any problem, and they come to me and ask me, hey, how do I fix this? Because I'm using these systems every single day, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how to solve their issues in pretty much the blink of an eye. And we do so via 4 one-on-one coaching calls, 2 one-on-one clarity calls. They also have 24/7 direct support via chat. Then we also have a private community, and we're going to implement the weekly group calls very, very soon. And guys, this is pretty much exactly how I guarantee between 10 to 50K a month plus to my clients, mainly as you can see using AI. And now I hope you understand that if you want to charge high ticket, if you want to guarantee really good results for your clients, then this is what it takes to actually do it. Now, if you believe that you maybe need this type of systems implemented right into your business, then there is a link down below that you can click on this video where you can see pretty much exactly how we operate within these systems. Now, the purpose of this video wasn't to promote my delivery. It was simply to show you that this is again what it takes if you want to truly build an outstanding product and really generate good results for your clients. Now, again, if you feel like you maybe potentially need this type of systems into the business, which can maybe help you get more clients, then there is a link that you can click down below. If not, that's totally cool. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Hope you actually found it valuable. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Ciao.